Distinguished guests, proud parents, esteemed faculty, and dear students. A very warm welcome to the induction program for the MBBS batch of 2025 at ERA's Lucknow Medical College and Hospital. We stand at the threshold of a noble journey, one that will shape bright young minds into compassionate healers. And as Hippocrates said, wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love for humanity. Before we proceed, allow me to introduce the distinguished guests gracing our dais today. Professor Abbas Ali Mehdi, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, ERA University. Sir, welcome, sir. Professor Farzana Mehdi, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, ERA University. Professor Uma Singh, our Chief Guest and ex-Dean of Academics, KGMU. Professor MMA Faredi, Dean Emeritus, ERA's Lucknow Medical College and Hospital. Professor Jamal Masood, Principal and CMS, ERA's Lucknow Medical College. Professor Brajesh Rathore, Nodal Officer, CBME. Also seated amongst us are some eminent teachers, Professor P.K. Sharma, Professor Emeritus, Department of Anatomy, Professor Taslim Raza, Controller of Examinations, and Professor Dilshad, he's the Proctor of ERA University. Professor Jamal Masood serves as the Principal and CMS at ERA's Lucknow Medical College and Hospital. He is the Chairperson of the PhD cell at ERA University and a member of the state-level AEFI committee and the advisory committee of the Council of Science and Technology, Government of Uttar Pradesh. He was honored with the Excellent Service Award by King George's Medical College. May I now invite our respected Principal and Chief Medical Superintendent, Professor Jamal Masood sir, to address the gathering and welcome our new medical students into the ERA family.
Thank you, Dr. Sonia. Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Abbas Ali Mehdi, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Professor Farzana Mehdi, our respected Chief Guest, Professor Uma Singh, Professor Faredi, Dean Emeritus, Dr. Rathore, Nodal Officer CBME, Head of the Departments of Anatomy, Physiology, Biochemistry and Community Medicine, and Obs and Gynae, other distinguished guests, all faculty members, dear students of MBBS Batch 2025 and their proud parents. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the ERA's Lucknow Medical College and Hospital, I extend a warm welcome to the recently admitted MBBS students of Batch 2025. This is a very special day for the dear students selected for admission to the MBBS course 2025 and their proud parents. You have waited for long for this auspicious day. I extend a grand welcome and congratulate all of you for the grand success. It was possible due to your hard work, devotion and dedication, and also that of your parents. But this hard work and dedication and devotion should continue throughout your period of study here in the MBBS. MBBS studies require continuous hard work, regularity, punctuality, dedication and devotion. Now, in the kit that has been provided to you yesterday and the day before, you will find two booklets. One is this small booklet and another is this big booklet. Now, this small booklet is regarding instructions to the new MBBS entrants. It contains the details of the attendance, the vacation, the departmental informations, the internal assessment, the eligibility to appear in the exams, college rules and hostel rules. Please go through this small booklet very carefully, read each and every line, each and every word of each and every page. Now there is another booklet, this is the big one, and this is regarding the rules and regulations for the students. It contains the details of the proctorial board, anti-ragging committee, anti-ragging squad and hostel rules and in details. Now I request all the students and their parents to kindly go through these two booklets in detail. Please read it carefully. So wishing you best of luck to all of you. Thank you everyone and welcome everyone once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. As William Osler beautifully stated, the practice of medicine is an art, not a trade, a calling, not a business. Dear students, you are now a part of an institution that stands for excellence, compassion, and innovation. To give you a glimpse of the facilities and infrastructure that will be your second home for the next few years, we have prepared a special virtual tour video. May I request the technical team to please play the virtual tour video.
Lucknow Medical College and Hospital. Located in the serene suburbs of a highly cultured Indian city, Lucknow, Era University flourishes as one of the most promising institutes of the day, offering value-based education spanning over a wide spectrum of subjects, ranging from medical studies and health sciences to management and liberal arts. The university has created an outstanding mark for itself as a center of excellence, primarily in the delivery of medical and paramedical education, with a splendid range of constituent colleges in this sector, popularly known as ERA's Lucknow Medical College, ELMC, ERA's College of Nursing, and ERA's Institute of Allied Health Sciences and Research. ELMC&H received recognition for its MBBS course in 2001 by the Medical Council of India and the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. At present, ELMC&H offers MD and MS courses in 19 subjects across preclinical, paraclinical, and clinical departments. ELMC&H has achieved topmost rankings in various standard surveys across India. All of this is due to ELMC&H's dynamic culture of research, innovation, development, and upgradation. Research. Lancet reported that just 4.3% medical institutions in India were publishing more than 100 research articles a year. Since 2018, ELMC&H is publishing more than 200 research yearly. ELMC&H has the honor of being amongst the top 4.3% Indian medical institutes that are most actively contributing in the field of medical research. In the year 2025, ELMC&H has produced 341 research articles. ERA is committed to advanced biomedical research, along with a DSIR certification with all departments involved in various basic, as well as translational researches. Its Department of Biotechnology is equipped with state-of-the-art central research facilities like molecular diagnostics. There is a fully functional animal house and tissue culture facility which promotes and coordinates various academic and research activities. With the help of intramural funding, several research projects are in progress. Financial grants are provided to the faculty as well as UG and PG students for participating in national and international conferences and for attending workshops and training courses held in different institutions. A number of multidisciplinary extramural research projects are also in progress, which are funded by ICMR, DBT, DST, UPC-ST, etc. The research-oriented approach of ELMC is further enabled by the numerous PhD students who are working in the Department of Biotechnology, Pathology, Pharmacology, and Biochemistry. Innovations. ELMC and H is one of the few colleges to introduce new teaching methodologies in the form of integrated teaching, interactive student-centered learning sessions, skill-based learning, and improved methods of assessment of students, that is OSCE. The college boasts of a 3D animation department that produces medical animation videos that complement the lectures given to students. 3D medical animation explains more information in less time. Another exciting feature at ELMC and H are the video games based on medical problems, procedure, and management of medical conditions. In an easily understandable manner, these games show a step-by-step advancement of treatment procedures to combat a disease condition. Integrated lectures. We employ integrated lectures that facilitate seeing the bigger picture of learning components through a holistic lens and interrelating diverse pieces of information across different disciplines of medical education. The unification of medical knowledge is achieved through both vertical and horizontal integration, which goes a long way in the seamless understanding of concepts, which also enhances application. Development. ELMC houses a 900-plus bedded hospital situated within the campus, catering to the needs of poor and weaker sections of society free of cost. The hospital provides services round the clock with facilities like ICU, PICU, NICU, cath lab for cardiac patients, well-equipped operation theaters, physiotherapy, and pharmacy blocks. ELMC and H offers its students a central library that houses a comprehensive collection of literature and a museum in which excellent specimens for teaching purposes are well maintained. Students at ELMC and H mark their attendance through a biometric system, leaving no chance of a proxy attendance or other tampering with the attendance record. ELMC and H is a progressive organization with an in-depth interest in research and development for upgrading the medical and healthcare sector with innovations that can foster positive outcomes. To achieve this end, we have collaborated with Criterion Tech, a hardware and software production firm, as its knowledge partner to make it excel in the development of top-notch medical and healthcare solutions. Upgradation. Department of Radiodiagnosis has installed Somaton 4's CT scan machine, which is world's fastest and technically the most advanced system that can scan the entire heart in approximately 150 milliseconds faster than a heartbeat. The department also has state-of-the-art MRI machine with high-resolution, multiplanar imaging diagnostic efficiency. It proves valuable in the diagnosis of diseases of the CNS and musculoskeletal disease, along with experienced faculty and modern equipment like DSA, mammography, high-resolution color Doppler, the latest USG machines, and digital X-ray. This department acts as a referral center in the zone. ICPMS, our pathology department, hosts the PerkinElmer's NextGen 2000 is the most versatile ICPMS on the market, featuring a new technique enabling users to quantify the amount of metal in an individual cell for the first time. It has the industry's fastest data acquisition speed on the market. Our expertise and upgraded infrastructure enables us to perform surgeries at par with other institutes of excellence, without making it a very costly affair, as we deeply understand that good health is not just the privilege of the rich, but the basic right of all. As a result of these efforts, ERA's Lucknow Medical College and Hospital was awarded the highest independent honor in India, Scotch Award on 29th November 2019. Government of Uttar Pradesh and Department of Medical Education has awarded ERA's Lucknow Medical College and Hospital in 4 different categories. The progressive culture at ELMC and H continues to endeavor for quality in all its undertakings, to empower medical education and healthcare services with the best of what can be possible.
Barbados, a flourishing Caribbean nation known for its natural beauty, friendly locals, and pleasant climate. The American University of Barbados has been accredited to the Barbados Accreditation Council and has been accredited by 𝐂𝐸, the accreditation authority whose standards are recognized by the U.S. Department of Education as comparable to those of LCME. It is listed by the World Federation for Medical Education and the Foundation for Advancement of International Medical Education and Research in the World Directory of Medical Schools. With an array of distinguished and on-campus visiting faculty, research programs, community-based events, and a multicultural environment, the school educates its students in a variety of academic and professional disciplines through challenging and rigorous teaching. We offer 2 comprehensive MD programs, a 5.5-year program for high school finishers, and a 4-year program for college graduates. With a U.S.-style curriculum and extension USMLE-focused teaching, our students have the choice to do their theoretical learning in Barbados and clinical rotations in the USA and Caribbean islands. Clinical Sciences is comprised of an intensive 72 weeks of physician-supervised bedside teaching, where our students rotate through various medical specialties and subspecialties. It consists of 48 weeks of core rotations and 24 weeks of electives at our teaching affiliate hospitals. The medical school has affiliate hospitals in the USA and the Caribbean islands. The university aims to instill theoretical and clinical knowledge to the students through its integrated methodology and problem-based learning. Our advanced teaching methods include medical simulation games and 3D animation, developed in collaboration with our parent concern, 𝐂𝐸𝐻's Lucknow Medical College. 3D animation explains more information in less time. Any structure can be cut in half or made transparent, allowing audiences to see through anything and to focus on the most important aspects of the presentation. Moreover, the use of 3D anatomy models and mannequins develops an environment of kinesthetic learning from the early years of a student's medical career. 𝐷𝐵𝐾 is AUB's computer-based evaluation system, which reinforces our focus on competency-based medical education. It helps students assess and improve their clinical skills in their own time. CARE, which stands for Computer-Aided Revision and Evaluation, is an app-based platform to help AUB students revise their attended lessons in an interactive manner. This helps to shift the learning information to the long-term memory of the students. Another exciting feature is the variety of video games based on medical problems and procedures and management of medical conditions. The games can develop the player's acquired reflexes to manage patients in real-life situations. They show step-by-step advancement of a disease in an easily understandable manner.
We are truly privileged to have with us Professor M.M.A. Faridhi, our Dean Emeritus, whose wisdom and experience have shaped countless medical professionals. His illustrious career spans teaching, research, and administration, during which he has mentored generations of doctors who now serve humanity across the globe. May I request Professor Faridhi to share his valuable insights with our young aspiring doctors.
Good afternoon, friends. Thank you, Dr. Sonia, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Abbas Mehndi, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Farzana Mehndi, our Chief Guest, Professor 𝐂𝐸𝐻, all my dear colleagues, friends, and the dear students and their parents. I extend a very warm welcome to you on behalf of my person as well as from the Faculty of Medicine of 𝐸𝐸RA University, and also on behalf of the management of 𝐸𝐸RA University. It's a very important day for us also, as for your life is a changing now. For us also a very important day, because we will be shaping the future of another set of doctors who are actually the prahari of the swast of this country. Remember that our soldiers are fighting and guarding us at Siachen, that the army unit has a doctor also. So we are also there. So you are a very, very important commodity now with us, and I extend a very warm welcome to all of you and to your parents, and I assure you that the faith which we repose in us in choosing Era Lucknow Medical College as your first choice, we will not let you down, and we will fulfill your aspirations, and we'll see that what the education says is a process to bring about a desired change in the individual. Our National Medical Commission wants that all of you at the end of 5.5 years, you become an IMG, Indian Medical Graduate, who is the first contact in the community as far as medical health is concerned, and also globally relevant. We assure you that we will fulfill this competence-based medical curriculum of National Medical Council, and to achieve the goal of IMG, also keeping you relevant to the globe. Remember that every 7th person in America is treated by Indian doctor. 70% of doctors in Middle East are from India. So we make a very important force of health professionals in the world. As you have already seen that Era is actually working very hard towards making the medical education as a truly transformative and truly able to transform you into an IMG. You have seen a glimpse of it as far as the research is concerned. As far as the tools are concerned, I'll tell you, because time is not with me much, but I'll just let you know the parents are here, that this institution employs 400 full-time IT and AI people, which none of the medical colleges in the country and none of the universities in this country today are having so much of infrastructure for developing the information technology use in the medical education and patient care, and so also for the artificial intelligence as far as the medical education is concerned. So you are at a very right place, and I once again welcome you, assure you that your choice of Era Medical College will not be finding that your decision was not correct. In fact, you will feel very confident at the end of this journey of 5.5 years, and will be a force in reckoning. You'll also be our ambassador to tell outside that you are graduate from Era Lucknow Medical College. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The strength of any medical college or institution lies in its departments and the leaders who guide them. May I now invite Professor Vinita Tiwari, Head of the Department Anatomy, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Dr. Sonia. Good afternoon, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, ma'am, our chief guest for today's program, Professor Uma Singh, ma'am, Dean Emeritus, Professor MMA Faridi, Principal and CMS, Dr. Jamal Masood, HOD Physiology and Biochemistry, Nodal Officer CBME, my colleagues, the senior teachers present over here, and students of new batch MBBS 25-26 and their parents. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all the students and their parents who, on behalf of Department of Anatomy, you are stepping into a profession that is very noble, and you are entering into a institute which is having a high academic excellence, and your journey with us starts with a heartfelt welcome. The journey into the field of medicine, it is that you are entering here with the first stepping stone of this profession, that is the subjects of basic sciences, anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. So anatomy, which is the gateway for medical education, here you will be trained by our eminent faculty, which will be guiding you throughout your profession. And I would like to introduce you to my faculty, our senior most teacher, Professor Emeritus Dr. P.K. Sharma sir. He is the father figure of our department. Dr. Tehseen Munsif, professor over here. Dr. Gitanjali Srivastava, professor. Dr. Sonia Jaiswal, Dr. Prince Kapoor, Dr. Priyanka, Dr. Manisha Pandey, Dr. Anam, Dr. Adya, Dr. Sujata Kumari, Dr. Akanksha, Dr. Diksha, Dr. Huma, Dr. Abiba, and last but not the least, Dr. Varsha Tripathi and Dr. Amir Badr Khan. We all are here to mentor you, to help you, to assist you in your teaching and training of this program. But one thing you have to keep in mind, that you should be punctual, disciplined and ready for hard work. With all these words, I would like to congratulate you once again and to welcome you over this college. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next, may I request Professor Seema Singh, HOD Physiology, to share her thoughts.
Thank you, Dr. Sonia. Good afternoon, respected Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Pro Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Chief Guest Ma'am, and Dean Emeritus, Principal and CMS Sir, and distinguished faculty members, dear students and esteemed guests. A very warm welcome to all of you. It is my privilege to welcome new student of the MBBS batch 2025 today. Marks the beginning of an incredible journey that will shape the foundation of your medical education and career. As you embark on this path, I want to emphasize that the journey ahead will be the challenging yet rewarding, and you will be exposed to a vast array of the subject, clinical experiences and opportunities that will hone your skill, knowledge and compassion. Our esteemed institution is committed to providing you with a nurturing environment that fosters the academic excellence, innovation and empathy. Our dedicated faculty members are here to guide and support you every step of the way. So I am Professor Dr. Seema Singh, Head Department of the Physiology. Would like to introduce the member of our department to you all. Here, Professor Dr. Abdul Salam, Dr. Nitin Pandey, Dr. Avadh Kapoor, Dr. Namita, Dr. Syed Tehseen Raza, Dr. Nidhi Singh, Dr. Zoha Diba Khan, Dr. Anu Angita, Dr. Hemlata and Dr. Sudhanshu. And our PG students, Dr. Swati, Dr. Adil and Dr. Preeti. We all are here to guide you through the thick and thins of this new beginning. So as the future doctors, you will not only be healers but also leaders, advocates and the role models. I urge you to approach this journey with dedication, curiosity and a passion for learning. Welcome you all in our ERA family. Best wishes for your future endeavors.
Thank you, ma'am. Now may I invite Professor Tariq Mahmood, HOD Biochemistry, to the podium.
Good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my seniors, my colleagues, and mainly to the students who have come here. So this is the first day of your medical journey. It's a long one. The best thing about this journey and the worst thing about this journey is the same, that it's a long one. You will have a lot of opportunities to course correct yourself if you basically go wayward in your journey, but it will also be a very long one. You will have to maintain your dedication, you will have to maintain your focus during this entire journey. So I always tell my students that being a doctor is a life sentence. You may change your profession, but you will always be a doctor. You can never be anything other than a doctor all your life. This title will stick with you forever. So make the best of this time here. Be a good one. Be a good doctor, because that's one thing you will always be. So be a good doctor. And one of the first steps of being a good doctor is to start at this point. The first 3 subjects that you will study here, anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, will form the basis of the kind of doctor you will become. So be attentive, be focused, have a lot of fun, because you cannot go through this 10 years of medical career without having fun. If you do not have fun, you will lose steam very soon. Have a lot of fun with your colleagues, have a lot of fun in your college, but do not do it at the expense of your studies. I am head of Department of Biochemistry. And remember one thing, biochemistry is not just the study of chemical equations or chemical reactions, it is a study of life. What you say is life is biochemistry. Your life depends on these chemical reactions. The bone may break and heal, but if glycolysis stops, you'll die. So remember this one thing, that this is the basis of life. So my subject will teach you what living is all about, what being alive is all about. And we have got some distinguished faculty among us. First of all, I'd like to introduce the senior most professor of our department, Dr. Aparna Mishra. Dr. Taslim Raza, Professor Taslim Raza, who is also the controller of examination of our college. Right now, we do not have with us Dr. Anu, who is basically one of the senior most professors of our department and also the registrar of this college. After that, we have got Dr. Ghazala Afreen, who is an associate professor in our department. Dr. Rasfia Khan, who is an assistant professor in our department. Dr. Brijesh Rathore, I'm sorry, Dr. Brijesh is of this. So Dr. Brijesh Rathore, he's also a professor in our college, and he's also the nodal officer for CBME. And along with it, we have got Dr. Shiraz, who's a junior most faculty of our department, but also will be one of the most friendly one for you all. So thank you very much, and welcome you all to this journey. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And finally, may I request Professor Prabha Srivastava, HOD Community Medicine, to address our students.
Good afternoon, respected members of the dais. Good afternoon to our faculty members, senior faculty members, parents and guardians who are waiting in another hall, and dear students. I, on behalf of the Department of Community Medicine, welcome you to this prestigious institute. I hope your journey is a good one, and in the end you end up with flying colors. We really hope this happens. Another important thing is, you must be wondering what is community medicine. You have heard of basic sciences like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. You have heard of medicine, surgery, gynecology and obstetrics. But what is community medicine? Well, in community medicine, we teach you we take you away from the hospital where you are teaching individual patients to the community where you teach the community as a whole. And one of the most important things in community medicine is prevention. How do you prevent diseases? We teach the community how to prevent diseases so diseases do not occur by leading a healthy lifestyle, like physical exercise, like nutrition and diet, like avoiding alcohol and tobacco use, and also by certain vaccines, immunization. Here I would like to point out just this vaccination against hepatitis B came in 2011 and 12 as a national program. And I suppose most of you are born before 2011-12. In some states, in 10 states, it came in 2007-8. If you have not received this vaccine, hepatitis B vaccine, yet Please ask your parents whether you have received or not. Maybe your pediatricians have given, because it was available earlier also when you were born. And if you have not received, you have to receive 3 doses of this vaccine. That is very, very important. Another thing we do in community medicine as a department, we take you to the family adoption program. Each one of you will be allotted 5 families, and you will follow them up for 3 years, for 6 semesters. You will be the first contact with the health system for them. We, faculty, will teach you to become good communicators so that you develop you know what are the determinants of health, overall determinants of health. Thus, bacteria, virus, and parasites are not the determinants of health. These infectious agents are not just the determinants of our health. There are certain cultural, social, and other determinants of health. We teach you that in community medicine. And we teach you to be empathetic. No matter what field in which you specialize later, we teach you to become an empathetic person. What is an empathetic person? To be in the shoes of the person you are treating. To place yourself in their shoes and try to understand their point of view, why they are thinking in a certain way. So with this, I welcome all of you. And in my department, I'm the HOD, head of the department, Dr. Prabha Srivastav. We have 3 professors in all. Our principal and CMS, Professor Jamal Masood. He is also a professor in our department. And the other professor is Professor Ruby Khatun. She is on duty just now. So she was in examination duty, so she is not available now. We have 4 associate professors and 2 assistant professors and JRs in our department. They are all very busy in various types of work because we are having the ongoing JR examination and etc. So they are not available over here. Thank you very much. Welcome all of you once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now we arrive at the most significant moment of today's program, the white coat ceremony and the taking of the Maharishi Charak Shapath. The white coat is not merely a garment. It is a symbol of trust, responsibility, and the sacred bond between a physician and their patients. As you wear this coat, you embrace a legacy that spans millennia, from Charak and Sushrut to the modern medical pioneers. May I request Professor Jamal Masood, our principal and CMS, to conduct the white coat ceremony and administer the Maharishi Charak Shapath.
I request all the activities to please come here. Please join me. All the
Ma'am, moving fast, please.
request our principal sir to kindly administer the Charak Shapath.
Students, now I'll read the Charak Shapath and you have to repeat. And खड़े होके और हाथ यूं करके, because you are taking an oath. ठीक है? सब लोग खड़े हो गए? Okay. Now I'm going to start. Right hand आगे करके. Okay. तो अब शुरू करते हैं, ठीक है? महर्षि चरक शपथ. हे द्विज, पूर्वाभिमुख होकर पवित्र अग्नि एवं विद्वानों को की साक्षी में प्रतिज्ञा करो कि मैं अपने अध्ययन काल में संयमी, सात्विक एवं अनुशासित जीवन व्यतीत करूंगा, गुरु के अधीन होकर पूर्ण समर्पित भाव से गुरु के कल्याण तथा प्रसन्नता हेतु पुत्रवत आचरण करूंगा। मेरा व्यवहार सतर्कतापूर्ण, सेवा परायण तथा उद्दंडता और ईर्ष्या से रहित होगा। मैं अपने आचरण में संतोषी, आज्ञा पालक, विनम्र, निरंतर, मननशील एवं शांति युक्त रहूंगा। गुरु के अभिष्ट लक्ष्य के प्रति संपूर्ण सामर्थ्य से प्रयत्नशील रहूंगा। चिकित्सक के रूप में सफलता, यश एवं अर्थ प्राप्ति के लिए मैं सदैव अपनी विद्या का उपयोग प्राणी मात्र के कल्याण हेतु करता रहूंगा। अत्यधिक व्यस्तता एवं विश्रांति की अवस्था में भी मैं दिन रात रोगी की सेवा हेतु आत्मवत तत्पर रहूंगा। निज स्वार्थ एवं अर्थ लाभ के लिए किसी रोगी का अहित नहीं करूंगा तथा पर स्त्री एवं पराय धन की कामना नहीं करूंगा। अनैतिकता मेरे विचारों में भी नहीं आएगी। मेरी वेशभूषा शालीन एवं प्रभावशाली होगी तथा मेरा व्यक्तित्व प्रेरित करने वाला होगा। मैं सदैव मधुर, पवित्र, उचित, आनंदवर्धक, सत्य, हितकारी तथा विनम्र वाणी प्रयुक्त करूंगा तथा अपने पूर्व अनुभवों का उपयोग करते हुए ज्ञान के विकास एवं नवीनतम उपलब्धि के लिए निरंतर प्रयत्नशील रहूंगा। किसी स्त्री की चिकित्सा उसके पति अथवा आदमी की उपस्थिति में ही करूंगा। रोगी के परीक्षण के समय मेरा विवेक, ध्यान एवं इंद्रियों रोग निदान हेतु केंद्रित होंगी। मैं रोगी या उसके घर में संबंधित गोपनीय बातों का प्रचार नहीं करूंगा। मैं मरणासन योगी की विवेचना नहीं करूंगा क्योंकि वो रोगी व उसके आत्मीयजनों को आघातकारक हो सकती है। मैं अधिकृत विद्वान होते हुए भी अपने ज्ञान की अभिव्यक्ति अहंकार के रूप में नहीं करूंगा, क्योंकि इससे रोगी के स्वजन अपमानित अनुभव कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू।
We are deeply honored to have Professor Farzana Mehdi, our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, with us today. A distinguished academician and visionary leader, Professor Mehdi has made outstanding contributions to medical education and research. Her innovative approach to teaching and commitment to excellence have transformed learning at our university. Under her dynamic leadership, Era University has seen remarkable growth in academics, research, and collaborations. Ma'am, may I request you to bless and guide the students?
Thank you, Dr. Sonia. Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on the dais, respected faculty members, dear students, and parents. It is indeed a very proud moment for all of us that new batch of 2025 has begun its journey today. I always believe that parents, teachers, and you yourself, we are three stakeholders, and the role and the contribution of each of the stakeholder is important, and working together we all can achieve the dream which you all have had in your mind and your parents together. Since the beginning of the program, you have been listening to your teachers, your dean, and the wonderful white coat ceremony which has taken place, and especially the Charak oath. I mean, this was each and every word carries so much of meaning, so much of depth. I would advise that you read it once again and keep on reading it, so that time and again you remember your purpose of life, for what you have joined this noble profession. We in this journey are going to hold your hand along with the faculty members and other members of the college who are going to be part of your learning experience. We will be taking through to all of you through this journey in form of, we are having the foundation course. I am sure that you must have got a copy of that entire program. It has been put together after a lot of deliberations and guidance from National Medical Commission in order to orient all of you, to let you know, so that you can have a feel as to what and how you are going to carry forward your journey. We have started doing a small workshop which is called Transition Workshop, in which we try to take you as well as your parents. We would be sending the link to the parents when we're going to have that workshop, because a lot of new things you're going to experience a lot of new things. So you should be open and you should have a positive approach towards all the small and big changes which are going to take place in your life, because now you are an adult, no more in your teens, I would say. So you're just becoming an adult, so we would expect that you behave responsibly and like an adult person. We would expect that you would respect your seniors, your peers, your colleagues, even your juniors when they join next year, and all your technicals and supporting staff, and of course patients, which are your most important entity, with respect. So with these few words, we will keep meeting every now and then. I would want to extend a very warm welcome and congratulate all of you, and I would expect that you will have a wonderful learning experience at Era. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It is my privilege to invite Professor Abbas Ali Mehdi, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who is an eminent scientist and a distinguished academician. Professor Mehdi's leadership has placed Era University at the forefront of medical education. Sir, the gathering eagerly awaits your comments.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Respected, esteemed Professor 𝐂𝐨𝐻𝐿, she has been our colleague at King George's Medical University, and she's the star speaker and the chief guest for this event. She has been a role model for generations because she has graduated and post-graduated from Gwalior Medical College, and thereafter she worked some time at Gwalior and thereafter at Kanpur GSVM Medical College, and thereafter she joined King George's Medical College as a lecturer, I think way back in 1986, if I'm not wrong. So Madam is working there since June 86 at King George's Medical University, and she was professor. She retired as professor and head Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology and Dean Academics of King George's Medical University. And during her deanship, it was a very tough period because COVID period was there, and very difficult times they were. And she steered the leadership by leading at the front. And I've seen her working because sometime I worked as medical superintendent at King George Medical College and thereafter as controller of examination. So very closely we used to work there. And I've seen her, how she led from the front in those difficult times. And she has been a role model, and I myself learned a lot during those 2-3 years when she was heading the institution. So welcome, ma'am, and it's a pleasure and honor for me to welcome you at Era Lucknow Medical College, Era University. Respected Dr. Faridi, the Dean Emeritus, esteemed Principal Dr. Jamal Masood, Dr. Farzana, Dr. R.K. Garg, Dr. S.P. Jaiswal, Dr. P.K. Sharma, my head of the departments, faculty members, dear students, and their proud parents. We welcome you on behalf of Era University and Era's Lucknow Medical College, which is in its 25th years of its existence. And I think most probably you are the 25th batch, the Silver Jubilee batch, which has joined the institution. And it's a pleasure and honor for us to have you. Now you have chosen this field, which is a tough journey. It's an arduous task, and you'll have to dedicate and devote yourself with utmost sincerity, and because much labor, as has been emphasized by all your esteemed faculty members, that is going to be a difficult task, and this journey you have embarked upon yourselves. So be prepared to face the challenges and lot many challenges you will have to face every day in your life. And for that, be prepared. We are here to help you and mentor you for next few years, but thereafter it's your journey and you have to lead from the front, and that's why we have stalwarts like Dr. Umma Singh, Dr. Faridi, who are sitting here, Dr. P.K. Sharma, Dr. R.K. Garg, Dr. Jaiswal. They are the eminent people of their respective fields, and they are the role models for you to follow in their footsteps. I welcome you, and I hope that this association will be fruitful for both of us. And it's a difficult task that you will be doing. So we have got a number of things to help and facilitate you during your journey. And I'm happy to share that we have got a Department of Happiness which will be interacting with you during your induction program itself. And the faculty members and the team is always available along with the counselors to help you whenever you are under stress or distress. Do feel free to go and get yourself counseled and use that facility to the maximum. That's my appeal to you all, and I hope that you will be sincere, you will be punctual, because in medicine I always say minutes and seconds, they matter. So that's why we always emphasize that you must be very punctual, and punctuality is very important. And of course, discipline has to be maintained. So I wish you all the best. We are all here to listen to Dr. Umma Singh. So that's why I'll not take much time. Thank you very much, and welcome once again to the Era family. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to welcome our chief guest with a floral bouquet. We are privileged to have Professor Umma Singh, ex-Dean, Academics of King George's Medical University, with us today, a distinguished academician and leader. Her dedication to advancing medical education and nurturing future doctors is truly inspiring. She is currently working as Senior Technical Director, Maternal Health in UP Technical Support Unit, employed by University of Manitoba, Canada. May I now invite Professor Umma Singh to address the gathering and share her words of wisdom.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm privileged today to be present here. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Abbas Mehndi, Pro Vice Chancellor, Madam Farzana, Dean, Dr. Faridi, Dr. Jamal Masood, the Principal, and Dr. Brajesh. And of course, it's a great pleasure to have my dear Dr. P.K. Sharma, who has been an inspiring role model for many, including me, colleague Dr. Garg, Dr. S.P. Jaiswal, the faculty of Era Medical College, dear students who today are embarking on a new journey, and I feel very importantly, the parents who are present today. It's a pleasure for me to be present here today. Actually, it immediately takes me back 50 years. Yes, that was the time when I sat like you at some place and had lot of, some butterflies in the stomach, but smile from year to year, couldn't resist those smiles from year to year, some anxieties. And it also takes me back about 15 years and maybe 12 years when I sat in some hall as parent. And then I tell you, and I'm sure parents sitting somewhere maybe listening and would have that empathy with me, I had tears in my eyes. It's a beautiful day for parents to see your child reaching at a platform where not just the parents, but they have seen their child, really struggling, and there are so many hurdles. I suppose the hurdles which you have faced, have crossed, are the biggest. Believe me, now the life is never going to be that challenging. Now at least you have a path, a definite certain path to go ahead. So never that those big hurdles you are over with. I congratulate the parents and all the children to have reached this platform. A big round of applause for yourself and the parents especially. You have done the diligent part. You have done the dedication part. Of course, you have to carry forward these two also. But now another component has to be there, and that is devotion. You see, many other branches which your colleagues have taken, engineering and humanities and all those, where most of the time what you are doing is manufacturing or, creating and all those. This branch brings you back to the nature. And by this nature, I don't mean the environment and the greenery and all that. I mean the nature created by Almighty. You will realize every day more and more that how complex, how simple, and yet how interesting but mysterious is the creation of nature. Sometimes you'll feel, I know everything. And at another moment you'll feel you don't know anything. There is so much more to learn. So here, dear friends, now you are on a journey which is like a majestic, which is mysterious, but a very, very beautiful journey forwards. I'm sure you will learn a lot. And yes, I agree with Dr. Farzana. In our times, we used to take Hippocratic oath, and believe me, we didn't understand most of the words which were there. I, as dean, was involved with Hippocratic oath also, and that at my time only, this Charak oath came, and I agree. It's such a beautiful, it is a complete lesson in ethics and professionalism, and I absolutely ditto, read it again and again. It really gives you that whole ethos of being in this profession. It would be beautiful if you learned that. The challenge of coming to speak and last is, whatever you thought in your mind has been spoken by everybody. But nevertheless, I would touch upon an aspect that, obviously, you wanted to become a doctor, so you have become a doctor. But I think 3 years down the line, you would see those colleagues who were not so meritorious in this thing, or chose other areas, would start 3 or 4 years, would start settling themselves, would start earning, and would start, seemingly going forward a lot. And you will start feeling, did I make that correct decision or not? But believe me, even those disappointments should not dishearten you. You have made the right choice. There's no doubt about it. And I think people sitting here on this side, all of us will vouch that yes, there is a hard work, there is a long life, there is seemingly not so much attractions at some stage, but yes, as we have spent about 5 decades, we realize that was the best decision. And most of you, at least 85 to 90, would continue to feel that. Those of you who 5 to 10% feel, no, you made a wrong choice, your feeling would have been there in any other field also. Because the challenges are not less in any other field. What you choose today stays with you like this. I have just one more advice to give. See, you must consider it a blessing that you get an institution. The institution grows because you all do well. And you all do well because institution gives you all those foundation. After few years, institution should be proud of you. But similarly, you should be proud of institution. I think that is the biggest contribution, a mutual contribution, whereby down the line you feel privileged and say with great pride that I studied from here. And the institution, of course, you all do so well, with pride says, this was my institution's product. I wish you all the very best. I think for me, it has been a great pleasure to come. Thank you, Dr. Abbas, for inviting me. And thanks a lot for saying all that lovely things, because yes, when you are in an academic institution, and I was there for about 40 years or so, and you also are learning in your journey, so we learned a lot in that. So dear students, please do not think that your studying journey is just for that 12 or 15 years. In medicine, it continues. And it continues for a very, very long time. If you don't have that mindset, then there is what we call as a stream which has no flow. And perhaps then it starts developing algae. जैसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं काई जमना शुरू हो जाती है. So keep growing, beautifully blossom in this wonderful environment. Feel happy, make your parents also happy, and of course the world is beautiful around you. My best wishes, and go ahead and enjoy this journey also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I request our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, ma'am, to felicitate our chief guest with a shawl. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to felicitate our chief guest with a memento. Every beautiful ceremony must acknowledge those who made it possible. May I now invite Professor Brijesh Rathore, Professor of Biochemistry and Nodal Officer for CBME, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Sonia. It's now my duty and an honor to deliver the vote of thanks on this occasion of induction of all new MBBS students batch 2025 and the white coat ceremony. On behalf of the faculty, administration, and most importantly our newly quoted medical students, I offer my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Uma Singh ma'am, ex-Dean Academics, King George's Medical University. Ma'am, your address today, particularly your reflection on medical Ma'am, your address today, particularly on reflections on the medical profession and its importance, was truly resonant, and your words provided the perfect context for this ceremony, reminding our students that the white coat is not merely a uniform but a mantle of professional responsibility. We especially appreciate your taking the time to share your wisdom and experience, and your presence has deeply inspired all these students as they embark on their medical career. Thank you, ma'am, once again for your gracious presence and for igniting the flame of professionalism in our future colleagues. My sincere thanks to leader who embodies the vision and dedication, and I extend most sincere, heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Abbas Ali Mehdi, sir. Sir, your presence today and the insightful address that had truly elevated this occasion. Your words were not just inspiring but a powerful reminder of the mission that drives this university. Your leadership provides a compass for our journey as well as our students' journey, and ensuring that we not only meet the highest standards of high education but consistently strive to exceed them. Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time. We are privileged to serve under your guidance. It is a true pleasure again and distinct honor for me to extend the sincere gratitude to a motherly figure to all of us present here and the students. On behalf of all, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Ma'am, Professor Farzana Mehdi, Madam. Ma'am, your presence has made a deep commitment towards academic upliftment, and motivation is always inspiring us all. We are especially grateful for your instrumental support in streamlining our academic planning and bridging the gap between administration and the departments. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. We deeply appreciate your leadership in driving this university forward and forward. I extend my thanks to Additional Director of Administration, who was about to come, but due to his preoccupations, he was unable to join. In absentia, I thank him also for giving the consent. My thanks is due to Professor MMA Faridi, sir, Dean Emeritus, Faculty of Medicine, who is the academic cornerstone of this medical college. Sir, your presence has truly enriched this occasion and ceremony. Your words on medicine and bioethics were not just inspiring but set a clear standard for all of us. Thank you, sir, for constantly striving to elevate the stature of our institution. It is a profound honor again for me to deliver thanks to our principal, sir, Professor Jamal Masood. And sir, your presence today has illuminated the path to all the new medical students, batch 2025. Thank you, sir, for giving your valuable time, and we are privileged to learn, work, and serve under your guidance. My sincere thanks are due to all the head of the department present here, particularly Professor Vinita Tiwari ma'am and her team, who was working for last 3 days to make this program a success. Thanks to all the faculty members present here, and in person, I pay thanks to Dr. Sonia, whose efforts made this program to reach this stage. Thanks to all the parents who have now the proud parents, all the dear students, the team from the medical education department, all the office bearers of the director academics, administration, videography team, photography team for their timely support. And my sincere thanks again, जिनका नाम मैं नहीं ले पाया हूं, उनको मेरा दिल से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, जिन्होंने इस प्रोग्राम को सफलतापूर्वक संचालित करने के लिए अपना अपना समय और टाइम दिया. थैंक यू सो मच.
May I request all to rise for the national anthem?
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात